You'll see us. I'll just put this back down where I was going to put it and get into the position that I wanted to be in. Sorry about that. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody's doing all right. You'll re-find the stream, I'm sure you will. It was, that's twice in 2 days that's happened. It's quite a little bit annoying, to be honest with you. Let me just get back into my page, see what we're up to. There we go. Shelley is live. Into that one there. And yes, I am on. I mean, with us, one's with us. We do have about 38, but one's with us now, so we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I'll just do a little bit of housework on the page because YouTube's really starting to annoy me. There's a couple of little things there that I'm not really happy with what's going on. Happened again last night, and let me get rid of that. Yeah, I understand. That's gone. And yeah, happy with that. Into there. We'll change the type on it. We'll just let other people catch up and catch up on the stream and that, and see how that goes. That's that done. It's amazing the amount of things that we have to do to. How we got there? 25 again. That's quick. Hi guys, you all right? I'm with you in 2 seconds. I just need to try and get this. Oh, I've saved it. I don't know if I know where it'll be on here. Happy Sunday to everybody. Hope you all thank you so much for joining us last night as well. I really appreciate you keeping a man company while his missus is back in the UK. So thank you so much for that. I will get you chat in a second. I'm just going to do just my normal tidying up of what I need to do. It'll take me a couple of seconds. It was annoying. It's the whole YouTube now has gone to the fact that it thinks everything needs to be portrait. Where portrait is not a great look unless you're TikToking or Instagramming, but they're trying to get down with the kids, I think. So they're throwing everything as portrait, but I actually prefer landscape. So I had to very quickly flick it into a landscape mode. Where's that picture gone? There it is, there, and then click save. Save, that'll do, back into that one. We're on, 55 on. Hi, thank you so much, I know you lost us, and thank you very much for coming back to us and seeing what we're up to. I may as well get the chat open on here because I think I can see better on this one. I've got computers coming out of my ears. I've been busy all morning. I need to tell you about the wine story last night. For those of you who were around on the Sozzle box and the cheap box of wine. There we go. Top chat into live chat into that. 55 watching. Let's have a look, see what's going on. Hi Una, how you doing? Ian the Doorman, thank you so much. Hi Anne, and Elton's on again. Bingo now, thanks Craig. Afternoon Martin and Paul, Raymundo and Patricia, how are you doing? Trisha's on, Karen, afternoon. Mimi, everybody sat in the garden watching. Mimi, you are so lucky. I woke up this morning at 4 o'clock this morning to the sound of the rain. It was absolutely lashing it down this morning. Lashing it down. So much so that when I just got to sleep. When I woke up again this morning, the rain stopped, but then it started raining again this morning from about 9 o'clock. It was quite heavy actually. It was really quite heavy. So we had some really bad weather. Couldn't let the dog out. I can't take Willow out for a walk at the moment because I've got the little one, and the little one's not allowed out. He's only had one jab, so he was fast asleep on the couch. He was here now with the other end of the couch. He's been out on the terrace since the rain stopped. So the dogs went out, came in, totally destroyed the house, mucky as anything. The next door neighbour went out very, very early this morning, and he left his puppy, 6-month-old puppy, Ruby, in the house. And by about 10 o'clock he hadn't come back, so I've got access to his house, so I thought I'll let the dogs out. So the dogs have been out on the land, hence the reason why they get absolutely mucky as anything. And yeah, as I did that, he stood on my white trainers. It's not the best idea to wear white trainers in this weather, but the weather's. You've got to feel sorry for the holidaymakers over here at the moment. You've really got to feel sorry for them because they're not having the best of weather. You know, since the start of the year, it's not been going great at all. Let's have a look. So maybe sat in the garden. That's very nice. 17 degrees in Essex, says Steve. Very good. Una, are you still in Lanzarote? That's it. Philip says, hi Rick, how's Aero settling in? He's settling in really, really well. As I say, he's fast asleep on the couch behind me. I'll show you in a second, he's just round the corner here. But the couch is now absolutely minging because the dogs, that's the reason why the covers on last night. Because the dogs like climb in up on the couch and just easy to throw the covers in the wash really. Reese is on. Hi Reese, how are you? Hope you're doing okay. My girlfriend is in Gran Canary and it's peeing it down. Italy for me Tuesday. Rick Barry, yeah, you said like we're going to Italy. That's going to be it's going to be a nice one for you. Have a great time, mate. Really enjoy yourself. I hope the weather's better. It's not been great over here at all. It's been really bad. They mentioned there was like the fourth or the fifth storms coming and it really hit this morning. And I spoke to my mother who's on Golf del Sur, which is right around the other side, and they've had it just as bad. The filming that I was going to do this morning got called off because obviously they want to do it with the blue sky, clear blue skies. Easier for me a little bit because I was going to get Megan up to do the babysitting, but what it also means Megan didn't need to, which means I'm now housebound for like 3 days and it's like cabin fever's kicking in. Kat says, how's the hangover, Rick? How's Shell's dad doing? Right, first things first, the hangover. That wine at €2 is an absolute bargain and it gives a hell of a hangover, that's for sure. This morning it was banging, my head was banging. That's most probably what it is with cheap wine. Cheap wine gives you very good hangovers. So a couple of tablets later, I'm alright, I'm feeling okay about it. But maybe that's the reason why the wine's so cheap, I don't know. Shelley's dad. Shelley's literally just come back from the hospital. She found me about half an hour ago. As all the pipes are out of him, he's looking a lot better. Shelley says he looks a lot better than what she thought he would do. It's the first time she's seen him. And she's going to have a bit of a chat with him. He won't be out today because it's a Sunday and they're going to do, he did an x-ray this morning, they've got the results for tomorrow. And she is most on her way back on Tuesday at this moment in time, she says. She is going down to the golf club this afternoon to go and have some lunch because her sister is a stewardess at the golf club. So she's going to go and have lunch with the family at the golf club. And she's then going to take her mother up to the hospital to go and see him as well. Before we start, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day to all the single mums who don't get the credit they deserve. Happy Mother's Day to all the dads who are doing the job for the mothers as well. So everybody, I hope everybody's having a great day for it, okay? So me personally, happy birthday Mum, happy Mother's Day Mum, happy Mother's Day Josie, and thanks for being what you were. We had awful weather in Lanzarote, but had a great time. It's just, do you know, Una, I worked in Lanzarote, and I know you weren't there, I was in Costa Teguise, and I didn't enjoy it at all. The 3 months I was there, I just didn't enjoy the place. I found it, they call it breezy in Teguise, and it was all the time, and it was cold, chill. There wasn't really that much to do for me, I didn't think, compared to Tenerife, what's on offer here. But it's just not my island. I don't want to diss somewhere, but it's just not my island. This is, I think Tenerife for me is my island rather than over that one. That's just a personal choice. That's Shelley's dad's story, Stephen. Hope that's alright. Big hugs to Shelley and all our best wishes for her dad. Thanks, Ian. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day to all in the chat. Very good. It is, Martin. It is a little bit more positive news, to be honest with you. It's never an easy time, never a trying time. He's never going to make the Olympics. He's 87 years of age. But it's more positive than Shelley thought. So it's she was quite happy half an hour ago when we were having a chat with it all. But in the meantime, I'm stuck here. I've got 3 days solitary confinement, and that's the reason why we're doing this, because you were helping me out with it. We've got an hour you're going to kill. I didn't even know the clocks had gone forward last night. I didn't even realise. I got to bed last night about 11 o'clock. After I finished with you guys, I watched a little bit of that 1% Club, turned it off. It's not my cup of tea. And then I put on Severance, the show we were talking about last night. For those that joined me last night, thank you so much for keeping me company on a Saturday night. It was a nice, enjoyable chat. Sorry about the internet with the Wi-Fi thing. It's like, this is exactly the same setup on the same Wi-Fi, and look at the quality now, it's crazy. And that's the reason why I think I need to get to BGR and just get some mobile data. But thank you very much for joining us last night. Really enjoyed it. Had some, we had some nice conversations, some good chats. Talked some good stuff about TV. Going to start looking at those ones that you mentioned, Tricia. Looking at that for sure. And this morning, I went to bed at 11, as I say, and this morning I woke up at 10 to 7. And that was when Aero woke up. And I'm going, that's all right, he's done like 8 hours, that's amazing, 8 hours. And I didn't even realise the clocks had gone forward, so it was actually 10 to 6 I was up. So he still did well, because he did 7 hours, but this is the whole thing about having the 2 dogs, it wears the other one out, and he wears the little one out, so he sleeps a lot more through the night now, which is, after a week. He's so changed from that timid little dog that we got on the first thing now to a boisterous little lad, that's just like, at the moment, I've got a cup there, I've got a cup there, and he's like, when you go to pick him up, he runs off. So he's just like, he's a boisterous little thing, and his teeth like razors. But the confidence to see this in there is absolutely fantastic, which is nice. So he did well last night, 7 hours kip last night, which is not too bad. Means the kitchen got clean this morning, that's for sure, which is good. Let's have a look. Not a fan either much, prefer Tenerife, won't be going back. Sometimes you've got to do it to go and see it, Una, you know what I mean? You've got to see that, to see if it's, see if that's the case with it. I think, I always explained that Lanzarote was, do you know if you go to an ideal holiday destination and you come out of your hotel and you turn left and you go, don't really like this, there's not much here. And then when you tell somebody that a few weeks later, they went, mate, you should have gone out and turned right. Because if you go out and turn right, then you've got this. And I think that's what I find the difference with Lanzarote and Tenerife. If people have gone to Lanzarote and not seen Tenerife, they might be very happy with what they see. But I think if they come to Tenerife, they go, no, I think that's the better place. But that's my view, that's just my view of it. I don't, a lot of people do like Lanzarote over Tenerife as well. Wish the clocks could have gone forward to the next election. I can't, there's one for you, Neil. I can't actually do much talking. In the last 5, 6, 7 years, I've really gotten into American politics, very much so. And I find it absolutely fascinating, and I find it compelling to watch and brilliant to watch. And I can't really get too much into it on a one-to-one conversation. I can, but I can't on YouTube because I think the algorithms picks it all up, just kicks it into touch. So it's like there's not really much point. I'm actually trying to get your point across. So it's very interesting times. And the only thing I say at the moment is the world hasn't ended yet. You know what I mean? And everybody thought it would do, and it hasn't. But it's really interesting times at the moment. Well, that's about all I can say about it. I can't really say much more. Let's have a look. We're going to Palma Nova this year. Palma Nova. I've been there. Palma Nova, is that Magaluf next door, Carol? I think you'll like that. I went to Palma Nova, yes I did. I actually won a trip to Palma Nova when I was selling cars. I only sold the most cars on the weekend when gets a roll of the dice. And it's you got an EasyJet flight Ryanair flight to wherever it was. And I rolled the dice and I got Palma Nova. So I went to Palma Nova for a week or a weekend, I can't remember. And it's beautiful. It's really nice. I hired a bike actually and cycled all the way into Palma, which is I don't know, about 10, 15 kilometres or 20 kilometres, I don't know, far away. But it's really good. I really enjoyed Palma Nova. If you get the weather, it's actually really nice. I think you should enjoy that. Let's have a look. Nice. I haven't been to Mallorca in years. Yeah, it's beautiful. You'll have a great time, Carl. I think you'll enjoy that. So what are you all up to on a Sunday? Where are you from? What are you doing? And what's your Sundays all been up to? Mine has literally been tidying the house. It's going to be the most interesting thing. There's white curtains that need going in the wash. You know, the fly curtain things. I need to get up and pull them down. The terrace is minging now because of the water, so that might need a sweep down. And also keeping Aero entertained. That's been pretty much the role of my Sunday. I have been watching a lot of poker strategy, which I'm really enjoying. If there's any poker players out there, let me know, because there's some fantastic stuff on YouTube that I've been watching. And I might have a game of poker this afternoon, because this, in essence, what you're looking at now is my setup. This is what I do and where I work from. This is my station in the house, and this is most probably this chair is the chair that I tend to live in the house, really. So this is what I'm up to. Over a month's time, you better get the hot weather all sorted, Rick Magic. I'm telling you, it's just been it's been garbage. It has absolutely been garbage. Still to a point now that if I went, it's 2:15, which means 1:15 really. If I had to go into town now, I'd put a hoodie on and I'd still be cold getting into town. I'd be looking forward to getting into town to try and warm up, but then leaving town about 5 o'clock, I'd be like, nah, I'd need a coat. It's cold on the bike, it's cold. So it's that wind that goes around it. Trish says, Edinburgh, sunny day, resting watching YouTube and my series, La Brea. That's that series you're talking about. I definitely need to have a look at that. I'm going to put that on YouTube in a minute. YouTube, La Brea, because they're going to show. I got it written down, but I'm just going to La Brea, get it lined up. There you go, I'm lined up on it, Trisha. I'm going to have a look at that in a minute. Did stream go funny earlier? I couldn't get in and I found another stream, this one. Yeah, it did, Craig. It's just YouTube's playing up a little bit. They're not letting you do the horizontal stream, as they more prefer to do the portrait stream. So I just, rather than trying to fix it, I just went cancel it and restart a new one. I just went straight on for another one. I'm having a totally different Sunday compared to my usual Sunday in the shed. What are you doing, Buzz Raleigh? What are you doing? What are you up to? Mark Robert Murphy. I've been rigging everyone. I was planting stuff in the garden. Shh, Mark, still up there. They're still up there. I still see them. When I see stuff, it means it's on my to-do list, but I still see them and I've just not done anything with them. However, the little sod yesterday dug up 3 plants yesterday that were on the floor. We were filming yesterday the Sheen men's haul, which still needs editing. I haven't touched it to it yet. And they were obviously we could hear this digging. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Went out and there was soil all over the patio. He's dug 3 plants up, so we had to replant those ones. Let's have a look. Sunny and 30 degrees in Dublin. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Lovely day compared to yesterday, says Magic. Have you come out into the Yorkshire sunshine? Yeah, could be. So if you stopped the old one, do your lights from it? Okay, sorry, if you stop the old one, do the lights from it still count? No, what I did was, Craig, was when I stopped it, I came out of it, I just literally just crashed it and just deleted it. I didn't want to confuse people with it. It's just like off and then restart again. So it's just like, it looks like it never happened. It's like a glitch in the matrix that it never ever actually happened. That's what it's about. So that's it. Carl, you put something up there and you disappeared. Was that you with your granddaughter? Shelley's got to see Ava. Ava's doing fantastic. They FaceTime me, and it's that point now where they're on your fingers and they're just walking around the house. And that's why Calvin's back. Shelley's son's like that as he's walking around. His back's killing him because of the position. He's like trying to make sure that she doesn't fall. You know what I mean? So it's that age now, and that's why everything now in the house is starting to get higher on the wall. So like the TV. Trying to put the TV up on the wall because Ava's on the TV or smacking her head against it or something. So there's just everything rises off the floor now and goes up. Harry, doing decluttering, house ready to put on the market. You still up, Carl? Where are you going to go to, Pop? Have you got? Oh, you're moving. Are you not moving closer to your granddaughter? Was it you that said that you think they're doing that? Afternoon, Rick. Lovely day here. Just been for a drive along Hadrian's Wall as far as Corbridge. Colin, that sounds great. Have they put a new tree up there? You know the Hadrian's Wall tree that got knocked down from the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves thing? Have they planted another one up there, from what I've heard? That's what I saw anyway. The client doctor, who nice? Yeah, it's so nice. She's with her granddaughter, how nice. Yeah, she is Lineker, that's right. She's very happy to see her. You were moving to an Asian grandkid, I thought you were. Yeah, she's very happy to see Ava. She arrived late last night. What happened was that people who were on the chat last night, it was the EasyJet flight coming into Tenerife where they were the drunk and the boisterous lot, so they had to wait while the police got on board and escorted these people off so that they could get on to go back, and they landed actually, they were half an hour late taking off, but they actually landed on time, so it wasn't too bad in the end, it wasn't too bad, but it's still like, the only way you're going to stop that is to stop selling alcohol on a plane, but why would anybody want to stop selling alcohol on a plane when it's profit? Because profit gets in the way of a lot of things, you know what I mean? And I think profits will always get in the way of that, hence the reason why they'll never stop it. That's what I think anyway. I very rarely drink on a plane myself. I'll have maybe one beer on the whole journey, but I've seen people, I've sat next to people who've just absolutely smashed the hell out of like the bar, just with like the little whiskies and stuff like that. The bills come to like 90 quid and stuff like that, it's crazy. It's not for me. I fell last Sunday in the shed, no. And put myself in hospital for 3 days. Beautiful day outside though, here in Yorkshire. Bless you, but really, all the best, man. All the best, hope everything goes alright. Friends say, where is Adrian's Wall? I said, he's back home, badooch. Yes, I have it, but I won't see the chores. It's going to take for years, isn't it, Colin? It's going to take for years, that tree. What a shame that happened. What an absolute travesty that happened as well. It's really weird. For those of you, by the way, who might be interested, you heard the earthquake that happened in Myanmar a couple of days ago, and it toppled an office block that was being under construction. It toppled that in was it Bombay? Bombay? I don't know. It's in Thailand that happened. I spoke with Darren Johns to make sure everything was alright with him, and Darren Johns absolutely fine. He's about 70 miles away from where that happened, he said, and he didn't even feel it. So the epicentre was obviously Myanmar, but the tremors reached out as far as where that building fell, but Darren John was 70 miles away from it, and he said he's fine, and he's didn't feel anything of it, so that was fortunate for him. And they reckon that in Thailand, not one building fell that was completed. The buildings that fell were the ones that were under construction, but everything that was completed actually survived it. And if you saw the swimming pool one at the top of the building that came off, I saw today the somebody like security camera on the pool itself. People were in that pool and they were just trying to hold on as the water was flipping over. It was ridiculous, really, really scary. But DJ is fine in Thailand, yeah. I had a drunk on the flight going, there's not a good flyer, then on the way back I just sweat and somebody else to land. Yeah, I was never the greatest flyer in the world, Magic, to be honest with you. I was never the greatest. But I'm alright, I seem to be alright with it these days. Here's the trouble causer, Sandra. Hi Sandra, good afternoon everyone from a sunny Wexford. I'm still waiting to speak to Brian Horton. I'll find out about your ban on that one and see what the crack is from there. Been doing some editing this morning for the What's Happening Tenerife page. We've been putting some bars up and sending some pictures out to the bars, some films, so they can put them on their Facebook pages to promote, and then it's like a collaboration hand in hand to try and grow the website with it, or try and grow the traffic to the website of What's Happening Tenerife. The bar owners seem very, very happy. We've sent them now to Moonlight Bar, Scallywags, we've done that one. The Shamrock, we've sent it to there. Star Bar, we've sent it over to Star Bar as well. The Vault. So we've sent some over, which is really, really good. So we're just waiting to see if we can get some more traffic onto the website and see what happens from that with it, really. We'll give you I'll show you plenty about the weather, show you what's going on at the moment with the weather. It's a bit crazy. I'm staying in house because I'm staying close to the Wi-Fi. But if you look out there now, it's a beautiful blue sky, but you can see, the amount of rain that we've had. That's just from our fly swap. But you can see the rain's been falling down on there quite a lot, and that's the land. For those that you're asking about, where's the little one? There he is. There he is, absolutely zonked out. But because the dogs have been in and out of the land, you can see the state of the couch. That'll need to go in the wash later on as well. It's absolutely crazy. But he's having a great time. He's really enjoying himself. He's really enjoying himself. So from there, and then if we nip round this way here, you see Rolo could be around somewhere. Where is he? I don't even know where Rolo is though. Oh, he might have gone. I think Rolo's gone. No, he can't have gone to bed because the door's shut. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? He'll be out somewhere. I'll find him in a bit. He's around somewhere. He might even be out on the land. But put you guys back on there. It's just a normal mundane Sunday really for me. Not much going on. Just chilling and seeing what's going on. Happening really. Here in Holland, sunny too, but the wind is very chilly. Oh, I can imagine. If I shout at him, Craig, I'll wake up Little, so it's just not fair. If he's asleep, he's asleep. They're getting on well together. Yeah, they're getting on really, really well. They just, Rolo's grumpy in the morning, so if Eric goes anywhere near him, Rolo's just like, go away. And he gets the message. And we keep them apart when Rolo's getting fed, because Rolo's very possessive with his food. He always has been though since he was a pup, so we keep him away. But the rest of the time, they're absolutely fantastic. They play together, and they're wearing each other out, which is really, really good. I'm really, really pleased with the way they're getting on with it. It's really good. Eric's big for a puppy. Yeah, we got him weighed the first time we got him. He was 5.6 kilos, and he's now 6.2. Oh, 5.6, yeah, 6.2. So he's putting his weight on. And he's, as I said when we first got him, he was this timid little thing. Now he's just like, he's a chunky monkey, and he's just throwing himself around the house, throws himself around the couch, fell off the couch, crikey. You've got to be careful, or on the bed, because the speed he is, and then just rolls. He's just like, you just got to be careful. He's not fell off yet though, thank goodness. Rolo's probably his new girlfriend, possibly Ian, really possibly. He's lovely. What is Rolo like with him, and how is Ruby next door? Ruby's great. We've kept Ruby and Aero apart because I'm not convinced that Ruby's had her injections. Because just the type of person the neighbour is, the type of where he's got the dog from, the history of the dog, I'm just not convinced. She's a beautiful little dog, by the way, but I'm just not convinced. So I'm keeping them apart until he's had one injection, but for another 2 weeks he'll get the second one. So I've put chicken wire across the gate so they can't get across to each other. And Aero stays on the terrace, so he's in the house on the terrace, and Ruby's not allowed on, so it just keeps them apart. He's lovely. What is all like with him and how's Ruby? I've done that. You did say to me, end of Jan in live, watch my sofa with Skoda Springfield. Now over to you, Rick. This one's 21 weeks, 16.2 kilograms. Well, 21 weeks. That is that's going to be a big dog. That Craig. What is it you got again? Springador, Labrador, Springer Spaniel with Scary. Great name. Great name. I like the name Scary. Scary the Springador. You get the mixes that you get these days, don't you? Springadors and I was supposed to have one years ago in the house was a Jack Russell Chihuahua, and we got dealt. It was just a Jack Russell. It was just my ex wanted it. It was just a Jack Russell. Megan's got a Dory. Hers is called Dory, and it's not a cockapoo. It's like a Chihuahua poodle or something like that mix. I don't know what they are. It's this little thing like a little bear. It's crazy. But yeah, it's 16.2. That's a big weight on it, Craigie. That is a really, really big weight. I think you got a few on that one. Oh, nice coffee. Right, let's have a look. See what's going on. Skerry's after the Scottish group Skerry Raw. Never heard of him. Linux says hello on that further. And Dotsines. Have a great Sunday, everybody. Further, and see you soon. See you, Dotsines. See you on the next one. It is literally just for me just to come on and say hi and see what you guys are up to today and see what's been going on. For those of you joined us last night on the Sozzle Box, thank you so much. You really, really just keep me company, and it was just it's just breaking up my day a little bit because I'm tied to the house at the moment. It's when Shelley goes, it's probably the most probable time that actually the proper housework gets done, where the deep cleans happen. Because I'm a cleaner, she cooks, I clean, and it's she's not the cleanliest of people. Why does it happen that you get two people like that, the same, two opposites, bipolar opposites, polar opposites. One's a cleaner and one's messy as anything. I don't know. I bet Air will be big enough. He has big paws. I think I've been dealt on it, Mark. I generally think I've been dealt on it. Is it Dixie, the mother? She's not very big, and they said, if any of you watch the Aero vlog, at the end you can see the pound that the dogs were in, the enclosure that they were in when they were born. They were actually, the area's quite, it's bigger than this area you can see here for the archway. It was a lot bigger, and that's just a fraction of a section of the garden, and it's up in the mountains, and the whole thing is just like enclosed off. And they said a dog got into the land. Now the only way I could see a dog getting into land was actually under a gate like this. So I don't think, if a dog's on heat and another dog wants to get through, I don't think a big dog can get under a gate gap like this. But it looks like he's going to be a big lad. People ask him what breed he is. He looks a little bit, and he's not, but he looks a little bit Basset Houndish. With the ears, the nose, the old man face. He's not, but he just definitely looks like he looks too small for his skin, and he looks too small for his paws. So I think we're going to get into, I think he's going to go into the bigger territory. What I do like is he follows me everywhere I go. So if he's awake, he's at my side. So if I go in the kitchen, he's there. If I go into the bath, he's there. If I go on the terrace, he's there. And hopefully we're going to keep that up. And he just keeps following me all around. And then I've had it before with two dogs. The second dog tends to get trained a lot easier because of what the first dog does. So when I had Penny was a good trained dog in the UK. We got little Barbara along, and Barbara just ran on the hip of Penny. So whatever Penny did, Barbara did, and within 6 months we pretty much trained. He was really, really good. So that was nice. Let's have a look. What should anticipate full size of Aero? Will he be as big as Rolo? I don't think he's going to be as big as Rolo, Craig. I'm hoping it'll be about knee height, but I'm hoping it's knee height. Let's put it that way. I don't know. It's a gamble for all of us to see, but I am hoping it's going to be about knee height. We watched Megan's vlog where she brought her dog to Tenerife. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? Do you know what it is? That kid, she's amazed me. She's done so much now off her own back. We gave her we gave Megan the things necessarily for her to make her way over here on a non-lucrative visa, and then ever since then she's done it all off her own back. So she's now managed to get the 2-year living permit off her own back. She's managed to bring her dog over, and it was off her own back. So she's done absolutely fantastic. She flew from the north into Spain and flew back into the UK. And she took rather than route to Tenerife, she actually went that way because that's the way they could do it with dogs. I think it was Iberia, you could travel with a dog under 15 kilos with you, and she's or under 10. And she's done it all off her own stuff, and I'm really proud of her and pleased with her. She's working this afternoon at 3 o'clock. It's 2:30 now. But it's just nice to see. It's just here's Rollo. It's been the sunshine. It's just nice to see that your kids are taking a direction, that is a nice direction to see. My youngest Alice, I was chatting with her this morning, she's doing great. She's very, very happy as well, which is good. So it is nice. This is what I'm hoping for, Ian. We found it easier having 2 dogs than just the one. I think it's going to go either way, isn't it? It's either easy or not. I think it's going to be easier with these 2. I think Rolo's just waiting for Aero to get bigger. They play a little bit in the garden, but not too much. Rolo gets bored very quickly because I don't think he can do much. He can't really roll with Aero because he'll flatten him. Where the amount of play that he does with Ruby is, if that's Ruby's on a scale of 1 to 10, they play it like a 10. With Aero, he only plays like a 2. But I think he's just waiting for Aero to get bigger. Don't forget, Aero's only been here just over a week. He's been 8-9 days now. We've had him 9 days, and the change in him's just been, it's been phenomenal. It's been incredible, really. It's really, really, really nice to see. And you say you can't imagine the house without him. He actually went nose to nose with Bella this morning. So when he first turned up, Aero, he had a bit of a tough inauguration. He had a bit of a tough start to living here Thinker life, because not only did Rolo go for him when he had his food on day 2, which was just horrifying and shocking, but I was there, and it's just sometimes it's got to happen, but not to that extent. He also got a belt off Bella on the same day, earlier on in the day, which scared the hell out of him. So it made him very, very wary of the cat. So now for a week he's been wary of the cat, but every time the cat comes in to get fed, because the cat is not afraid of Rolo, and the cat's like the boss, he's been barking at the cat. And now from the barking at the cat, he's changed now to being a little bit cheeky, and he's going like, he's like almost like enticing or antagonising the cat. Because when the cat leaves, the cat gets fed, she's a bit fussy eater, she doesn't eat everything, she just eats a little bit and disappears. And Aero's clocked this, and he's like, he's straight in there with the cat food, unless I get up quick enough and get it off him. So he's, every time he sees the cat in the kitchen, he knows that there's going to be food around now. So he's starting to get a bit boisterous with the cat, and it's almost as if Bella's putting up with it, because I think Bella knows that he's a little, and they literally went nose to nose today, and Bella didn't do anything. I was really, really surprised. I genuinely thought that we were going to get a smack, and but it's just I'm like, is this what harmony looks like? Are they going to be together in harmony, perfect harmony? Watch this space, and we'll let you know and see how it goes. After a week of domestic disasters, we had to go to B&Q this morning to replace 2 yard brushes, garden hose, and our air fryer packed in yesterday. Also found out we need 3 new zone switches, 400 quid. Oh my god. Oh man, I'm so sorry. So sorry for that. It's just like, sometimes it's just never ending, isn't it? It's just sometimes never ending. But it's the things that they need to be done for. And I'm a bit of when it comes to money, Ian might know this, I'm a bit of a Yorkshireman when it comes to money. I very much like to see money grow in my account, whereas Shelley very much likes to see the rewards that money can bring her, most normally in a wardrobe. So in that end, we're also at opposite ends of that one as well. And sometimes it's like the holiday that we're going into Holland, when we go to Holland, I know Holland's going to be expensive. And that's why I just pay for it straight away, it's done. So now I took the pain early on, it's gone now, that's gone. So the money that's in the account now, you don't even notice it's coming out. We've had a savings tin, and the savings tin has been loading up as well. So that when, like a week before Holland will open the savings tin and see what's there, that'll also take the pain away. But it's sometimes like an air fryer, you need it, and it's got to be done, And as you said before, 2 yard brushes, garden hose. The garden hoses, they don't last long, they rot, don't they? So it's just it's an ongoing necessity of life, I think. And what you're talking about there, I have with my car, is that when the car needs servicing, it just gets serviced. I put it in for an oil change the other week, a couple of weeks ago, and an oil change is 80 quid, and it cost me 270 quid, because it needed an oil change, it needed back brakes, and it needed a gear linkage, oil gear linkage oil change. I'm like, what? He said, my car's got 150,000 kilometres now, which is 90,000, still 90,000 miles. So it's, but the difference over here is it doesn't rot, but it's a necessity that you just have to go, well, that's part of life of being here, I think. So it's like you put your big girl pants on and just suck it up, don't you, and just pay for it. That's how I feel. That's why I try and look at stuff, and it helps me. For me, it makes it a little bit, makes it easier for me to get to part with that money. Yeah, he's just outside on the wall, and he's just heard somebody Craig roll up, so he's around as well. The hose cost what? 120 euros for a hose. How long's your hose, Anne? That's got to be a long hose. It's got to be a big one, hasn't it? That's got to be a big one. That's 120 euros. Wow. Everything's gone so expensive. I think Una, I think you've hit the nail on the head there, and I think it's because in the 80s and 90s, as a country of Great Britain, I think we sold it. We were an island of retailers. We used to sell all our products, didn't we? We used to sell coal, we used to sell the electrics, we used to sell everything, and we sold it all over Europe. But then what we did is we sold it all off, and now we're a country of consumers, where we have to buy it all in now. So we have to buy our electric in, we have to buy everything else in. I'm saying we, it's not me, but you have to buy it all back in. And when you're a country of consumers, you've got no choice over the price. Whereas when you're a retailer, you can set your price. And I think that's where the biggest downfall is. I think that's what's happened. Let's have a look. Where do we go? Hose. We got one on Amazon for 20 quid. You should have gone to Temu. It's the way the world goes, isn't it? I was on Amazon. I'm still doing the swimming, by the way. 3 times a week, did the swimming. And I went on Amazon and got myself some goggles. And I got some really, really nice goggles. I was really very happy with them. And they were white goggles with the things on it and stuff like that. And I've worn them about 4 or 5 weeks. And the white now, the chlorine's in it, the white's gone green. And I'm going, you pay for what you get. You absolutely pay for what you get. You know what I mean? It's just like, these things cost me like 14 quid at the time, which I still think is quite expensive for goggles, but you just pay for what you get. And it's some Chinese trash, most probably. I can't believe on Amazon I went looking for another pair, because I thought I'm not going to buy white again. And you get goggles for up to 200 quid. And who wears goggles for 200 quid? It's like the goggles. Let's have a look. Afternoon, Tony Such, how are you? Hope you're doing okay. Where do you not cry? Beethoven, Rick, so roll over Beethoven. Nice one, Ray. Hope you're alright, Ray, and all the best of lunch. Thank you so much for the beginning, Ray. I will put that towards my poker. I'm going to play poker this afternoon. I'm going to have an afternoon of playing some poker. I might be taking a break from here soon. Having knee surgery on the 23rd of April. Right knee, then out to the rear left. Wow. All the best with it, Philip. Hope everything goes alright. 45 metres to stretch from the front to the back of the house. And man, that is incredible. That's going to be a heavy hose as well, that like. That's really going to be a long one. Hi Michelle, how are you? Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're alright today. We've got 116 people in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us. I've just done my thumbs up. I forgot to do my thumbs up myself. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope everybody's doing right. Happy Sunday to you all. No Sunday roast today for me. It is lasagna. I took lasagna out of the freezer. Shelley's been doing some batch cooking. Because with the batch cooking she knew she was going away, and then with the batch cooking it means I can just pull it out of the freezer, defrost it and cook it. She's batched it cooked enough as if she was going away on a Everest expedition, even though she's only away for 2 days, but it feels that way anyway, that's for sure. So lasagna tonight. Michelle, hi Michelle. Shelley is back in the UK. She flew back last night and she's there till Tuesday because her dad's in hospital. Looks like he might be coming out Monday, Tuesday, which is good news. But she wanted to go back and see him, that's all. No Sunday roast, it'll be Chris in then, I tell you. I've still got the box of red wine to go out. We did the white one. I've got the box of red wine floating around here somewhere. And like I'm looking at a few games of poker. I have got editing to do today, so I've also spent most of the day here. And I've just got odd jobs to do around the house, really. I potter. For those of you who watch this Rick vlog, you know that I potter quite a bit. And I've got a few things to do and just chill out and stuff like that, really. So yeah, there's not really much else planned. It does look like the weather's coming out again. The washing's on the line, so hopefully that'll work. Always someone batch cook for me. She likes her cooking, Tricia. She really likes her cooking. It's nice it's nice to try some of the stuff that she makes. That's for sure. And as I said, I've got chicken in the fridge still, which is. I don't know what to do. Well, I think the chicken might keep for another day. We cooked it off last night, and I had some last night, so it might keep for another day, and I'll have the lasagna. I just fancy lasagna tonight instead. The dog might end up with the chicken, that's for sure. So, I can't believe already that we are a quarter into the year of 2025. It still feels to me like 2025 is trying to get yourself up and running and trying to get yourself started. Yet before you know it, we're 3 months down the line now, and I can't believe it. It's absolutely incredible. April is 2 days away. It's just like, where's that start of the year gone? Do you know what I mean? I think if you don't stop sometimes and have a look and see what's going on, it just goes so fast for by you. And I just think, it's crazy, because we're expecting, you must be getting blossoms on your trees now back in the UK, because it's normally around about April, the area I used to live, there's a lot of blossom trees. And they used to come up there and you start to get that feeling that you're coming out the other side of it. The clock's changed, so you're going to have a lighter night tonight as well. But it's so fast, and the weather here for the first 3 months has been, for holidaymakers, I don't think it's been great at all. You know, I can't imagine anything worse than sitting on a beach at the moment. It's just like, if you're a beach lover, I really can't imagine it. It's just going far too fast for me. And somebody just needs to try and put the brakes on it a little bit for us, and just see if we can just slow it down a little bit and keep it that little bit smoother. That'd be right for it. Are you all ready for it? Have you got plans? One of you guys next coming out to Tenerife? Has anybody got any plans? They're coming out soon. Are they they're looking forward to it? Have you got everything packed, ready to rock and roll, ready to come over? Let us know in the group chat if you are, and see what the crack is at the moment, where you guys are staying. Be nice to see. Chris says, hello Rick, hope you and Shelley are okay. I'll be back on the island in a few weeks. There you go, Chris. Fantastic, mate. Hope you have a great time. It's nice to see the areas picking up, like around the Passerella Centre, around the Murdo Strip. They all tend to be now like up in the game a little bit, because like you've got the Vault, they're doing fantastic. You've got Chicago's Lounge, Casey's. They're all doing really good. Dylan's Gigi's got some new furniture in there. Dylan's they're all just like smarting themselves up a little bit, so trying to keep ahead of the times, which is really good. And then you go down the other end towards Fanny Bay. Puerto Colón at the moment now, wow. That second floor, you've got Sky Bar, just to the right of Sky Bar, you've got Como, you've got Gusto, you've got Italy, and it's an absolutely beautiful area to see. And you go, when you come on holiday, you go, yeah, I want to sit there, because that looks really nice. It's like next level, really good to see. So it's nice to see Tenerife's like sprucing itself up a little bit as well. Mum and Dad in Kirby, Lonsdale, England, so I found my mum to wish her a happy Mother's Day. Nice one, Ruth, very good. No plans yet, hopefully late this year, very good. But we lost Chris in May for us, nice one, Sandra. The carnival was last night. My friend Lisa and Lisa Bridge, the singer, and Maxie, her fella, they were in the carnival last night, and Saturday they were having a bit of a party going on down there. We were supposed to be with them, but obviously Shelley had to fly back to the UK, but we were supposed to be in the carnival, going to watch it, but things didn't pan out as it was supposed to. I'll be on December, but prices have almost doubled. It's crazy. They know what they're doing, don't they? I mean, Shelley picks up flights for peanuts, but she's looking all the time. But when you want to go, the times when you want to go, they just stick them through the roof, don't they? Just absolutely through the roof. It's ridiculous. I'm off to Greece, then Tenerife later in the year. I've never done Greece. I've never done it. I always found I've been with Tenerife because mainly my mum moved here when I was 15. So, but I've always found people tend to go Mallorca, Balearics, Canaries, that sort of holiday, or the other way they go is Egypt, Tunisia, or then the third strand is to go Cyprus, Greece. So I've been to Cyprus. It's a long haul to get to Cyprus. I went years ago when I was like 22, 23, and I just didn't need to go again. But I think that's what it is. People tend to favour one of the directions that they want, the strip that they go in. They go, yeah, that's the strip for me, I'm going to stick on that strip and stay with it. Santorini, it's supposed to be an amazing stunning place, but I think within 20 minutes, I think I've seen it. I'm stuck there for 2 weeks and I've seen that. So but that's my view, you know what I mean? So have a fantastic time in Greece. Should we pack for holiday but decide to watch you live instead? Oh, him and her, thank you so much. Very kind of you. Lenny says, are you both happy in the mountains? It's different than down below. No tourists going up the mountains. No, we love it. I absolutely love it. There's nothing better. I couldn't do it this morning. I couldn't take the dog out this morning because it was just minging. Plus, I've got a little arrow, and he's not been vaccinated. So we couldn't really get out. And there's nothing better normally than just with Shelley here. I'll get up and go out and I do 5k every single day with Rolo off his lead for the first half, and then we get to the roads and put him back on his lead, and then come back off his lead again. And it's just nice. It's just so peaceful and quiet. I absolutely love it, Monica. It really is my sort of place. It really is. Does she Skyscan? Are they any good? She does, Craig, sometimes. Yeah, she does. I think she actually goes into the apps themselves. She looks at EasyJet because she knows EasyJet, Ryanair, TUI. They're the main three ones, I think. Jackie says, "Hi everyone. Hope all the mums out there are having a good day. Very good. All the best, Jackie." Did you say that last one laughing wasn't for you, Ricky? It honestly cracked me up. Do you know what it was, Kat? I've not seen it. I've seen the sound bites that they put on other social media apps. So I've seen it on TikTok, I've seen it come up on Facebook, and I've clicked into it, and it just didn't look like it was for me. So whether the sound bites were wrong, whether it's one of those shows that you have to start from the beginning and just grow into it and then get absorbed by it, because the sound bites were just skimming across the top, I think. So I've not seen it, so I couldn't tell you if it was for me. That's the only reason why. I'm watching plenty of other stuff at the moment, and I believe Mobland, that comes out. When does that come out? Is that out today or tomorrow? Have you heard of Mobland? Let's have a look. Mobland release. That comes out today, Mobland. Now that's the latest one with, that's the latest Guy Ritchie series. And that's like obviously gangsters, but that's Pierce Brosnan and Helen Mirren as the head of the family, who are the posh ones, and then you've got Tom Hardy as the fixer. And it's supposed to be very, very good. So I'm looking forward to seeing that when that comes out. So that's another one on my list to go and watch. So I just didn't really get to Last One Laughing. Cat didn't really get to it, and that's the truth of it really. Just never got to it. There's too many stuff I'm watching. I'm watching Inside the Mind of a Pro at the moment, which is the documentaries of poker. And I'm watching one of the French guy at the moment who's entered this tournament, 40 million guaranteed, $10,000 to enter. And he's on YouTube. He's very slow, but it's very for somebody who wants to be a master of the craft. It's an extremely great insight into how these superstar players play. So I'm just watching that and I'm absorbed that. I watched 3 episodes this morning already, and I must probably stick another one on while I do some chores with it. So that's the sort of thing that just keeps me going. But it just, as I say, there's too many stuff on. There's too much stuff on there at the moment, really, for me to see. I think we're done. Can I just say for what we've got 110 people on there now. Thank you so much. I just want to say thanks for keeping me company. I'm on my Todd, and when you're on your Todd, you can go quite insane. I'm in the middle of nowhere on my Todd. I quite like it, don't get me wrong, but I normally get cabin fever and I normally have to leave at least for half an hour and then come back and I feel like I've done something productive. So for you guys, keep me company. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. You've made a man very, very, very happy today. Who knows, inspiring everyone how to make the dinner, even on Mother's Day, exactly. Hi everyone, how are you both? How's your puppy? All good, thanks Pauline. I'm going to leave you with he's still fast asleep, the puppy. I'll leave you with a picture of him in a second. Thank you, enjoy the rest of your Sundays, whatever you get up to. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And I just wish you all the best with it, and have a great Sunday. I'm going to give you a couple of views of the animalis, as we call them, so you get to see. There's the little one. He'll be out for the count for a couple of. There's the dirty couch I was telling you about. It's going to get washed in a second. But there he is. He's fast asleep. Absolutely fast asleep. Now he's got a lot more confidence because at this point, about 5 days ago, if I was talking like this, he'd be straight up looking at me saying, "What's going on?" Now he's a lot more relaxed and a lot more confident. Rolo was back outside again. You see the state. Look at the state of the terrace. It's just like walk through, and there you go. That's a great one to end on. Look at that there. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you all on the next one, guys, all right? Enjoy your Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to you all.